welcome to Hexed Countered. I'm Joe. It is time for some Sports Saturday action, and we're continuing our long play here. Now, I won't always do this on Sports Saturday, but in this case, it seemed like it was a good time to do it. So we will be doing race number 12 of our 1960 SCRAM season. This is the Commonwealth 500 from Commonwealth Speedway, a short track in Northern Virginia. This is a 26-turn race. It is a 500-mile race. And so I already did all of the race week stuff. I'll recap that really quick. So we had some feuds that came up, a decent number of feuds, actually. It was a pretty eventful one. We had a lot of TV drivers here. So Jimmy Bowker here took the pole, but we did end up with a feud between the number 34 car of Dino Petrucci and the number 96 of Bridges Baker, and they will be adjacent to each other on the grid here. Then, as I mentioned, Bowker had a great week, got the pole position. The 48 car had a TV crew confrontation and ended up with a placement of D. That is Ross Pettis right here. The 0 car had a hot week in hot laps and ended up with a performance chip as well. That's Herm Henderson in the 14th spot. 68 and 39 had themselves a wreck, and so they are... right here, we have 68, Lindsey Talby and Branch Montana had themselves a wreck, as did the number 9 of Aaron Burke and the 99 of Tommy Stoffel. So we have several groups feuding here. We had some carryovers between the 68 and the 30 as well. And the 30's right here, Wilsey Whiteman, and I'm not sure that the 68 actually qualified this week. I don't think he did. So we don't have to worry about that one. As well as 77 and 89. So 77 is Griffin Smith, and the 89 also failed to qualify, so that will not be in the race either. So let's get this underway. We're going to roll our 3 dice here. We get a 6 and a 6. So, of course, that results in a duel. And because we have a 6 here, go to number 6, and it's the number 6 car in the top group. So that is Kenny Worthington. So he's going to duel for the spot of Branch Montana. So we'll roll for that. And we get a 3, 4, 6. So, of course, Worthington wins the duel because he's got a gas pedal of 3. So he will swap spots with Branch Montana, and Montana will now have to roll to see if he escapes trouble. His number there is an 8. He gets an 8, so he is good. The track for trouble does not... escape is actually +1. So actually, that means he is in trouble. So now we have to roll for... repair or trouble. Yeah, trouble, and the repair rolls. His, let's see, he's a D, and we get a 10, and a 10 on a D in the first third is not going to get it done. So Branch Montana actually gets knocked out of the race here right away in the first turn. So because there was trouble there, we do have a yellow flag turn. That means we just move everybody up 1 spot, so I will do that off camera, and then we will resume here with turn number 2. So we got a 1, which is top group, and a 7, which is reflex, and we're going to conclude the turn with a problem roll for the bottom group. So let's check Gundy. He's got starred reflex. He gets a 5. He's got 5 gas. The white does not matter, and he's got 4 brake, which is higher than Bowker, so he's going to take the lead. Okay. Now we'll try Rally Springer. He also has a 5 gas. That's good. And a 5 brake is also going to be good enough. So, whoops, he takes the lead. And we've got Lindsey Talby here, who's he's 4 gas, so that gas is too high. Burke is 4 gas. 1, nope, the brake is too low. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The brake is the blue one. So Burke takes over the lead. Then we got Stoffel. He's got 5 gas, 4, 4, 4. So he rolls triples. And when you roll triples, we have to roll for a problem. So I'll use the red and blue here. And we rolled a 66, which is lost engine out of race. So Tommy Stoffel as well, out of the race early. Okay, now we do have to check for Kenny Worthington, who has a chip. He rolls a 1, 5, 3. The 3 is actually good enough for him to take it and keep his performance chip. Now these guys will all move up. Let's test Briscoe to see if he takes the next spot. He got a 5, which is good enough, so he does. Barely makes it. All right. Now we'll come down here and do the same thing with the bottom group. We'll check Bridges Baker. He's only got a 3 gas, and he gets it. 62. Clutch problem, roll for repair. Okay, so his repair is an E, so that's not good. This is a problem roll. We're in the first third. He needs a 3 or less, and he gets a 3. So he goes to the back. Let's check for our next one up here to get moved up. Yoder needed a 3. He rolls a, well, no, I gotta roll this. Did not roll that. Okay, so let's check Daly. He's got a gas of 4. No. Check Peachy. He gets it. So Peachy gets it. Now we have to check for a problem in the bottom group. So let's do that real quick here. We'll roll to see what the finder tells us. So a 64, bottom group driver, 22. So that is Mel Roach. Now we'll check Roach for a problem. 65. Black smoke from under hood, roll for repair. His is also an E, so he needs a 3 or less as well. And he gets a 5. So Roach is out of the race. All right. Now I'm going to fill in here again off camera, so I'm going to take a pause here, and we'll be back for turn 3 momentarily. Okay, on to turn number 3. 3 and 5. So 3 is middle group, and a 7, I'm sorry. So again, that's reflex. So I'm going to start with Peachy. Okay, so he does have reflex. He gets a 1, 6, 1. So that's here, and he does not get it because of the break number. Petrucci, Lilly do not have it. Burl Exum does. He got a 6 on the red. That's no good. Macaluso, no. Hodnett, yes. He's got a 4 gas. So 4, 5, 2. 5, and the 2 won't get it done. Move to Dave Wedge, who needs a 3 gas. He got it. 3, 4, 5. That's going to actually work out. So Wedge moves up. And now Henderson, no. Lonnie Lane, no, 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 no. That's it. That's turn 3 in the books. On to turn 4. 7 and 4. So another middle check, but we have to do the problem check for the bottom that I forgot to do. So we'll do that. We get a 22. 22 on the finder is driver 4. Oh shoot, I got the wrong guy last time. It should have been back here, and I didn't. I'm sorry. So that's Griffin Smith. He's got an E. So let's see what the problem is. 11, odd problem. 25 on the odd problem is pit crew error to end of bottom group. So that's pretty easy. So he just goes to the bottom. I'll fix this up. And now we will again check the middle group. No, I'm sorry. The bottom group, because we rolled a 4. No, I was right the first time. Sorry, I got my brain scrambled here. It is the middle group. So again, we're going to start with Peachy. Again, we're checking reflex. 4 is good. 1, 6. So that is going to work. It's there. And there. Next is Exum. He gets a 5, which is fine. A 1 and a 1. Bonus, no. Okay. Next is Hodnit. 3 good, 1, and 4. So that works. There. Next is Gundy, who's got 2. 4 is good, 3, 1. The 1 is not going to be good enough because of the tie. But he gets to try again. And the 6 is no good. Okay. And that's it. So that's turn 4. Now we check for our problem there. I'll just use that. 31. 31 is driver 7. That would be Carl Royal. So let's roll for the problem. It is a 63. That is unscheduled pit stop, unspecified reason. Roll for repair. His repair is an E. He got a 6. We're still in the first third, so he's good. But he does have to go to the back. So we'll do this quickly, but it works. All right, on to turn number 5. Oops, wrong dice, knucklehead. All right. Okay, 3 and 7. I've rolled 7 like 3 times in a row here. All right, so again, middle group reflex. So Aaron Burke, you're up. 1, 5, 2. That's a tie, so that's a no. Then we go to Exum. 2, 2, 6. 2, 2, 6. So 2. That is good enough. So Exum jumps up. Okay. Next is Peachy. A 4. So that's fine. 2, 5. So yeah, that did not last long for Exum. Then we have Gundy. I would say Van Gundy. I got basketball in the brain. The 1 is good. 4, 6. So that is going to work. Gundy gets to move up. And because he's got starred, he can now challenge for the lead. So let's see what he gets. He got a 4, so that's good. The white does not matter. And a 4 here, unfortunately for him, not good enough. And Worthington does have a chip, which he will not need to use. So that is that. We move to, that's it, right? Oh no, Wedge. Wedge needs a 3, did not get it. The red. Okay, now we'll check for our problem in the bottom. 64. On the bottom is driver 22. So you got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm going to say no problem. So that is the end of turn 5. We go to turn 6. Let's see if we can get something other than a 7 this time. We did. We got an 11. 4, 11. So middle group. Reflex, but no problem check this time. So Burke, again, a lot of action in the middle group. We got a 3, 3, 6. So 3 is here. That will work. They swap spots. Next is Rowley Springer. 2, 3, 4. That's good enough. We are getting some movement at least. Then we've got Burl Exum. And he rolled a 1, 6, 6, which is not good. Wedge. 1, 3, 1. The 1 on the blue is going to prevent that from working. And that is that. That is the end of turn 6. We go to our pit stop turn here on turn 7. So let's roll for that. And we got a black 1 and 4, 5, and 3. So the first thing we do is we're going to switch to 3 and 5 in both groups. Okay, so these 2 and these 2. So, okay. Then the black die determines which group gets to go for the fast pit, 1 or 2, which is a 1. Means it's top group and the leader. And then after the fast pit rolls, we'll do those next. So we'll start here. His fast pit's an 8. He gets a 5, so that is good. Springer, he's an 8 as well, so his is also good. Bundy, that's a 9. He's a 6. Fast pit of 10 in the last third, so that's not applicable yet. Then we've got a 7 here. That's good. And we've got Peachy, also good. And we've got Hodnett, also good. And the leader, Worthington, also good. He's got 2 chips now. Okay, so now we reorder based on that, which really doesn't help too many people. It just means that these guys both move up 1 spot. Now we'll check the black die for the challenger, which is going to be Springer. And so we'll roll. He did roll, and there's no break on this, so that would be successful. So now we'll roll to see who loses their chip. We'll say odd is Springer, even is Worthington. It's even, it's Worthington, so he'll lose his chip. All right, so now we go on to turn number 8 here. And we got a 5, so that's bottom group 7 again. So again, reflex. And we're going to start with 3, 3, 1 for the first guy, which is Bridges Baker. The 3 is good. The 3 here is the odd one, so that would be Lily. And the 1 is also good because there's no break bonus. So Baker escapes the bottom group. Next is Dwight Trainer. 3, 6, 4. So 3, 6, 4. That's going to be Petrucci, and that is going to actually work. Next is Marv Forsberg, who has a whole 2 on the gas and rolls a 5, so that's nothing. Valerjan with a 4 gas, no, almost trouble for him if he had had a triangle. Felder, a 4. 3, 1, 3. So that's Hilburn, who has a break, but that's not enough. So Felder can jump up there into the top middle group, rather. Next is Eccles, 2, 6, 6. So that's Trainer. So Eccles goes there, Trainer goes there, no reflex. Gordon McGreevy, 2, 4, 5. So 4, and the odd is Wedge. So Wedge is out of there. Ross Pettis, 6, so that's no. Number 5, nope. Wilsey Whiteman, 6, that's a no. Fuzzy Peters, 5, that's a no. And Hollis Yoder has a 3 gas, so that's also no. And he almost rolled triples, but did not. So that's turn 8. A little bit of a rejiggering going on there. Well, let's do our problem roll. 42. That is driver 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pettis. 35 is tight in turn to end of bottom group. So unfortunately for Ross, he's dumping down to the end of the line here. Now on to turn 9. 3 is middle group, and an 8. That is control. Control in the middle group. We'll start with Lindsay Talby. 1, 2, 3. So 2. The 3 would be good. He'll spend his chip. Next is Eccles. 2, 1, 6. So that's Hodnett. he'll spend his chip. So all those chips are coming in handy for these guys. Next is McGreevy. 135, or 153 rather. So here, that's Briscoe. And 153. Yeah, he'll have to use his as well. And next is Burke. 4, that's good. 1, 6. So Burke gets back, I think, into the top group, maybe. Yeah, he started in the top group. Okay. That was here, right? So Lonnie Lane. 4 is good. 1, 2. Yep. Lonnie Lane gets into the top. Then we have Steve Lewis. He does have he's got a triangle. That means trouble. We're going to have to roll here. Okay, so we rolled just for repair. So let's roll. He's an E, and it's a problem. So he needs a 3 or less. Oh, look at that. Saved it by the skin of his teeth. So he goes to the back. And we have to fix that up. But let's finish our challenges here. So now we have Rocket Felder. So 6, he doesn't have a triangle, but that's a bad roll. That's on the verge of being a problem. And then Hal Thomas, 2, 6, 2. So 2, that's not going to win it. All right, so now we have to fill here. So let's check Yoder first. He needs a 3 or less. No. Daly needs a 4 or less. Yes. So Daly is going to move up. And I'll take us off camera and fix this up. All right, on to turn number 9. I mean, turn 10. That was 9, sorry. All right, let's see here. Whoops, dropped it. Ooh, 611. So that's the number 3 cars in the middle group going to be doing some duels here. So I think, if I remember correctly, we start with the higher car. That is number 12. Baker, he will go for 8, of course. So let's see if he can do it. He rolled a 1, so that worked. Now we'll have to check Thomas for a problem, or trouble rather. So his escape rating is a 7. And he got an 8. So he's going to go to the back, and we'll see what happens. And then we'll do Exum will challenge Felder here. And he got a 3, so that worked as well. And we'll check Felder for trouble. His number is a 7 as well. He got a 7, but escape is a +1, so he also has trouble. Hal Thomas, the good news for him is he's an A. So he'll have an easier chance of getting in. Let's see if Thomas, with that A, actually works out for him. It should. We are now with 26, so at 10, we're in the middle third. We rolled a 7, A, middle third, you needed a 9, so Thomas is good. Felder's a D, so he needs a 6 or less, and he got a 3. So they're both okay. So we're just going to fill here. We get a yellow flag turn, which I forgot to mark off the last time we had one. So I'm actually going to move us to two turns. It actually was a 2-car. 2 cars crashed, so that would be legit anyway. So I'm going to do that off camera. Okay, we're on to turn 13, midpoint of the race. And we got a 2, so that's top group, and an 8. So 8 is control. So control in the top group. We'll start with Gundy. He's got a 6. No, so that's a no. Then we'll try Briscoe. He's got a 6 as well, also a no. Rowley Springer has a chip. He rolled a 6. He'll use his chip, so let's test it here. We'll go, again, odd and even. So Worthington will spend his chip there, and we'll go to Bowker. Actually, you know, they should both lose their chip, because if he tests it, then he should lose it, right? So they would both spend their chip. 3-1-1 for Bowker. So the 3 is good, but the 1 is not. And then we've got, but he can spend his chip, and now that Worthington does not have his chip, Bowker can move back into the top spot where he started. He did start in the pole position. So now we try Lonnie Lane. He's the last one. He got a 4, which is good, but that 1 there is not going to get it done. Okay, turn 14. 3, middle group, and an 8. So that again is control. We're getting a lot of 7s and 8s here. So we will start with Hollis Yoder, who needs a 3 on the red. Does not get it. Boyce Daly needs a 4. Gets it. The 1 and 3 is good enough. So Yoder gets to move up. Oh, wait. No, not Yoder. Daly gets to move up. Then Lindsay Talby. Oh, triples. So we have to check for a problem. $31 is handling problem, roll for repair. He's an E. That's not going to be good. We're in the middle third. He's automatically out. So Talby's out with a mechanical problem. Eccles, 4, good. 6-1, that's not going to get it done. And then we have McGreevy. 5 is too high. Then Aaron Burke. 5 is too high. And that's it. That is it. All right, so let's turn 14. Now I have to backfill. We will have to test to see who gets it. So we'll start with Wilsey Whiteman. No. He does have a blue triangle, but he would have to have a 6 on the red and the blue for that to matter. We'll try Burr. He's a 3. He got it. So Burr moves up there. I will have to fill this back in, which I'll do off camera as usual. All right, on to 15. Oh, it's a 6, so that's a duel, and a 5. So 5 is number 5 car in top group. That's Briscoe. So he's going to take off after Boyce Daly here for the 2 spot. We got a 4. That will do it. So now Daly has to check for trouble. His escape number is a 7. And he rolled a 12. So he goes to the back. Check for repair. He's an E. Middle third, he needs a 5 or less. And he got a 5. So he stays in the race, but he does move back. Let's test to see who takes that spot. Baker needs a 3 or less. No. Exum needs a 5 or less. So it's Exum. So moves up. And I'll backfill. We should check. Let's check Whiteman first. That is a. Oh wait, that's an accident. So, actually, what happens is he moves up. We just backfill because it's a yellow flag because of the accident. So even though Daly gets back into the race, there was an accident. There is a yellow flag. That's going to kill turn 16. And we will resume here in a moment. Time for our second pit stop turn. And it's 3. So that's the middle group. And it's 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 will swap in both groups. Middle group now rolls for fast pit. He's a 7 Fast pit of 5 in the last third. We are in turn 17. It's a 26. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. It's close, though. We got a 7, so that is good. Now we'll do Burr. Got an 8, no good. Lane, that needs a 6, no good. Eccles needs a 6, no good. Peters needs a 5, got it. Yoder needs a 2, there's virtually no chance. Greavy needs a 5, no. Henderson needs a 2, no. Macaluso needs a 3, no. Hodnett needs a 9, got it. Burke needs a 4, did not get it. And Exum needs an 8, did not get it. So not a whole lot. Now Henderson already had one, so he's not going to count. So I'm going to move this up. And then him here, him here, and we backfill. All right, now we'll see who challenges the leader. It's 6. That's Baker. He needs a 3. He gets it. Look at that. Bridges Baker steals a march on Jimmy Bowker and gets the lead here after turn 17. Okay, it's turn 18. We are now in the last third of the race. Let's go. A 6 again, so we got another duel. It's a 6. That is the number 6 car in the top group. That's Bowker. He's going to take Briscoe on. He rolled a 5, which is good. So he's here. He's here. And we check Briscoe for trouble. He needs a 7 because of the +1. And he got a 9. So Briscoe is going to go back there. Let's check his repair. It's a D. We're in the final third. He needs a 4 or less. No. Briscoe's out. Now that's another yellow flag turn, so we'll have everybody will just move up. I'll do that off camera. On to turn number 19. 20, I'm sorry, 20. 5, so that is the bottom group. And then 8 is control. So control in the bottom group. We'll start with Boyce Daly there at the back. 6 is a big old no. Then we've got Felder. Also a 6, also a no. Then we've got Hal Thomas, who needs a 4. Does not get it. Lots of red 6s coming up here. Steve Lewis needs a 3. Gets, ooh. Rolled a red 6. You know what that means. That means trouble, or problem rather. 45 is radiator damage, roll for repair. He is an E, and with a problem in the final third, he has no chance to repair, so he's out. We'll move to Ross Pettis here now. 366, so that would be the 18. So Burr and Pettis will swap spots. Then Royal has control. 4 is too high. Griffin Smith has a 4. He's good. 355. So that is Lonnie Lane. Griffin Smith takes Lonnie Lane's spot. Then we go to Porter Lilly. 515. So the 5 is good. The 1 is the Wellesley Whiteman car. He's got a chip, so he'll spend it. And it moves us on to Ed Belergen. Got a 341. The 1 is going to kill him. Actually, is it going to kill him? It was a 1. It's 341. So that would be Yoder, who does not have any brake. So that worked out. All right. Larry Hilburn, 265. So he is here, Frankie Swain. Hilburn will take this. And we've got Dwight Trainer, who has a 4. No. Godfrey Sell's got a 4. Yes, 4-2-2. This could be tough. 2. That's Burl Exum. He only has 1 break, so that works. Godfrey Sell moves up. And we've got Dave Wedge. A 3-2-6. 3-2-6. That's Godfrey Sell, and that is going to work. So that did not last very long. And now Pepper Stockton. 3-1-1. So that is, Wilsey Whiteman, who has 2 breaks, so no. Galgano, 2-1-5. So that is, again, Whiteman, and the 5 is good enough for Galgano to move up. Ferris Dixon needs a 3, got a 2-1-5, so that's going to be good for him. That's, again, we keep having the same car, same spot getting replaced here. And now the last one is Ross Hartzell. Let's see. Okay. 5 is too high. But at least we rolled a 3 and not a 1 on the white. All right, so that was turn 20. We have 6 turns left to go. On to 21. That's a 3, that's middle group, and a 7. So we're again at reflex, and we're going to have a problem in the middle group at the end. So we have a 1, so that's good, a 4, and a 6. So checking reflex, so that is Pettis. So that's good. The 6 is going to be good as well. We're checking 4. That's Gundy. He does not have the brakes to fight that off. Nobody does. Now we go to reflex. Eccles needs a 4, got a 3-4-4. So that is Pettis. He's got 3 breaks, which again is just not quite enough. Okay. Berlergen, 2-4-4. So again, rolling 4s on the white every single time here. Let's really shake it up here and see if we get something different. There we go. We got a 6 this time. 4, too high. Next is Burke. 4-2-3. 2, yep, that's good enough for Burke. He's back in the top group again. Okay, next is Dave Wedge. That's 6. No triangle. All right. And then Fuzzy Peters, he does have a triangle. He got a 6, but it's a blue one. And the blue is a 3, so that is not. He doesn't advance or move up, but he also doesn't get disqualified or knocked out of the race, have a problem, etc., etc. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, 22. 2, so it's top group, and the number is 5, so something different. We get TV. All right, we have 2 TV drivers in the top group. Burke will go first. 1-1-4, so that will work. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. Burke, this is for the top spot. That moves there. And now, can Bowker repeat it? 3-3-2, he cannot. So, Aaron Burke takes the lead here in turn 22. It is our 4th lead change. And we go to turn 23. It's middle group with a 4. And it's a 5 again, so that's again TV. We have 2. And Pettis, 4 is good, 2, and 5. So Pettis, late move to get into the top 3 here. And now we have Henderson, who does have a chip. That chip is finally going to pay off. He gets to keep it. 4-3-4. Yeah, he gets to keep it. So that might mean he is going to finish in the top 10 here and possibly in the top 5. All right, that's turn 23. 3 turns to go here. 2, so that's top group, and 9. 9 is star. So we're looking for stars in the top group. First star we've got is Rowley Springer. 5, which he has. 5, 5 triples. That is a problem check, unfortunately for him. So let's see what we get. We get a 15. Car, cut tire causes wreck. Roll on trouble repair chart. Yellow flag. Okay. So he's a D. Trouble D, final third. He needs a 4. Does not get it. So Springer's out, causing a wreck. That is going to put us on our final turn. The old green-white checker, I guess. Or, yeah. So let's, I'm going to move everybody up because it's just moving people up, and I never moved that. So let me do that, and then we will roll our last turn. Okay, last turn. Let's see what happens. 3, so that is middle group, and it's a 2, which is rare. So this hardly ever happens. That's why it's called rare. So here we have a chart. We got rare results in the middle group. This is what we'll be using. So we'll roll. Whoops. Let's roll red and white. 51. 51 is surge. Driver becomes lead driver. Oh, I needed to pick a driver, I guess. So we'll go with, we have to do the driver finder here. Middle group, red and white dice. So let's see who the driver is that surges. It is 61. 61 in the middle group is driver number 6, odd. That is Russ Hartzell, and he surges and takes the lead, and that means he wins the race. Wow. He wins the race. So I guess that we just swap Burke back down there, I guess. Since we don't have anybody getting knocked out or anything. So what a weird result that Russ Hartzell somehow manages to come out of nowhere to win this race. Finishing second is Jimmy Bowker in the 13. Third, Ross Pettis in the 48. A surprising fourth for Herm Henderson. He was a TV driver. This is a guy who has a yellow triangle and a whole 2 gas with no brakes. No trophy. Pit crew E, fast pit 2, escape 6, and he manages to finish 4th. Then we have Ed Berlergen in the 5. He was 5th. 57, Hodnett is in the 6th spot. Fuzzy Peters in his number 11 is in the 7th. 8 is the 18 of Ferris Dixon. 9 is the 90 of Dave Wedge. And 10th, Willie Macaluso in the 29 car. You can note the rest here if you want to see it. It's all on your screen. I will update the standings, and I will put that in as a lead in the next installment. I meant to do it this one, but I don't have it ready. And unfortunately, I'm going out of town, so I don't have time to do this before I post this video. So we'll just have to wait until next time to find out what the standings are. But I do appreciate you guys watching. I know there probably won't be a ton of people watching this because it's, the 12th in a series. So I don't expect much except from the diehards. And if you're one of those and you're watching this, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you have any comments or questions, you know what to do. Post them in the comment section, and I will do my best to reply. But that is it for now. It's Sports Saturday. I'm Joe. This is Hexed Countered. And until next time, as always, keep your pedal down. Keep your foot down on the pedal, I should say, the gas pedal, that is. And happy gaming.